welcome to my channel. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Look at this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful park, trail. Feel like I'm in heaven. Enjoying the birds, bees, and trees. Yeah, it's a vibe. I'm thankful that even in an overly constructed society, there are places like this that you can go to within walking distance to enjoy. Yeah, it's truly a blessing to have. Today I want to talk about how everything is connected. You watching this video right now is not a coincidence. You watching this video right now is not a coincidence. The things that are happening in your life right now is not a coincidence. And it's okay. Whatever is happening in your life right now, allow it. Oh my goodness. Ooh, ooh. Just as I'm saying whatever's happening in your life right now, fucking whatever that was. I don't even know. I didn't even take the time to figure out what the fuck it was. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Things happen in our life for many different reasons. And sometimes they can feel so overwhelming. They can feel so overwhelming, so real, that it affects our entire being, our minds, our bodies even, depending on the gravity of the situation. We get so caught up in this game. But that's the thing we have to remember. It's a game. Life is a game. And it's a very, very interactive game. Incredibly interactive, incredibly real feeling. And it's challenging. It's not easy, that's for sure. But I do feel that once you're able to tap into the synchronicities of life, life becomes a little easier. Once you're able to see things from a grander perspective, you kind of look up, right? Look at things from a grander perspective. You realize and recognize that no matter the chaos that happens around you, 444 on my timer, no matter the things that happen around you, no matter the chaos, doesn't matter what it looks like. Things can always turn around. Life, what I'm beginning to learn about life is that it's malleable. It's fluid, like the water. You know, we think we have control over our lives. We think we have control, but that's the illusion. The illusion is thinking that you have control over your life externally. When the only thing you can really control is your internal state. The only thing that you can control is how you feel about what is happening externally. All right? And in choosing an emotion, choosing a certain emotion will open the door to a new path. Whether that path is a path that you want or not. That's what I'm learning. And it's malleable, right? So it's fluid. It's like water. It can transform and it can become whatever you want it to be at any moment. That's what I love about life. Like, it can become whatever you want it to be at any moment. How cool is that? You can choose right now in this moment. My life may suck, right? Your life may not be what you want it to look like externally, but you could just choose right now internally to say, you know what? It doesn't matter what my external reality looks like. I'm going to choose internally to believe that greater is coming and greater is with me right now. Go to a park, go to a nearby park. Look at the trees, be present with yourself. You know, no matter what you may not or you feel like you don't have right now that you need. If you are able to go to a park or go somewhere out in nature, do that and just sit with yourself and be present. Because I promise you, no matter the problem, there is always a solution. And oftentimes I find that being in nature helps me to center myself, helps me to present myself, and helps me to find a solution. Oh, here we go. Okay. I love nature, but the bugs, you know, they need to be at least 10 feet away from me for me to have a pleasant experience. Anyway, so yeah, I feel that, and what I'm finding is that when it comes to chaos, we must be willing to embrace it sometimes. Sometimes it's necessary to just allow things to just kind of go crazy. Let things go crazy. Because there's beauty in the chaos. On the other side of that chaos is beauty, is a masterpiece. On the opposite side of fear is your greatest exploration, your greatest adventure, your greatest ideas are on the opposite side of fear. And for me, I found that for so long, I've listened to what other people thought I should do. For so long. But it wasn't until I began to listen to my inner voice that things became really clear, more and more clear. Now I am the most at peace I've ever been. I'm the most free I've ever been. I'm the most sure of myself than I've ever been. I'm the most happy I've ever been. I'm the most confident I've ever been. I'm very confident. And you know what happens, right? Because when it comes to confidence, when it comes to certainty, you have to experience the opposite to be able to be confident, right? You have to experience the opposite side, right? You have to be insecure. You have to experience the opposite of confidence to then become confident. You have to experience fear and uncertainty to then experience confidence and certainty. And it wasn't until I decided to just let things go and allow the universe, allow Source to take me on this journey that didn't make sense to me. It wasn't until I allowed Source to take me on this journey and release this illusion of control that I had that I've now found myself in a place of freedom. Like, I'm truly free. Like, I'm literally living a life where I can do whatever I want. Were there sacrifices? Did I have to sacrifice some things to get here? Absolutely. And that's the thing. You have to be willing to make sacrifices that most people aren't willing to make in order to live a life of freedom. You have to be willing to go against everything that you may have been taught, right? All the disempowering thoughts, all the disempowering lies that you may have been fed as a child growing up about how life works and all this nonsense. You have to be willing to let that go. Let go of this illusion of control to allow Spirit, Source, Creator to come in and create a masterpiece of your life. If you are ready for a transformation, if you are ready for something new, if you are ready to transform, if you are ready to relinquish control and allow Spirit to take you on a journey that you haven't yet experienced, I would love to be the one to walk you through that journey, to help guide you through that journey. Whether it's through my glow up blueprint that I have, or whether that's through a one-on-one coaching session with me, I want to help you to be able to live a life of freedom, to live a life that is authentically you, to live a life where you are doing things that are aligned with you, because you weren't put on this earth to make a quick buck. You were put on this earth to make a difference.